Carrie and Tommy will launch in just a second to brighten your day. With CommBank Yellow, you get discounts and exclusive experiences, more recognition for you, and benefits for your business too. Say hello to CommBank Yellow today.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, welcome to another Carrie and Tommy podcast. How are you guys?
Because, are you?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
I thought you would have been, are you recovering from yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
What do you mean? It's your favourite day of the year.
That music kills me to my core. Do you know what yesterday was? 10 years since I did my Gold Logie speech.
Just a niche Star Wars gag for everybody there.
So, what did you do to celebrate? Were you still in costume? Because, of course...
As I say to everybody as I'm trying to sell my beanies, may the force be with you.
When you say that.
Is that something they say?
Well, yeah.
May the 4th.
Yeah.
No.
But it is May the Force be with you.
But
You're
it's
correct.
I was going to say, they're not actually saying in the movie, May the 4th be with you.
Oh, Carrie, why have you got your laser gun? Oh. That's worth it.
Oh, she's got two.
Oh, my gosh. Carrie, what did you do yesterday to celebrate the May the 4th?
I actually didn't do it yesterday, but I've done a photo shoot where I managed to get... Why are you laughing?
Is this back for the beanies?
Yeah.
Yes. It's 'cause
I
it's the
managed to
wonderful
get
thing
my
you're doing.
beautiful gown that I wore back then, and I still kept the beanie that I wore on the night.
Oh,
And I put it back on, and we recreated the image, the look.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
What has that got to do with Star Wars?
I don't know. You asked me what I did for May the 4th, and that's what I did. I commemorated 10 years since then.
You didn't do that stuff yesterday, did you?
No, but I did commemorate it yesterday. I didn't do the photo shoot yesterday.
So what did you do yesterday? Was it a bit of this stuff?
I went for a walk. I cooked lamb shanks.
Oh, yeah. Got a bit overdone by the looks of it.
And I watched the footy.
Did you? What footy did you watch?
Oh, some game that was on. Two teams were playing.
Started lying to appear relatable.
No, I did. It was Richmond Hawthorn. Yeah. The Hawks smashed it.
Hey, we got heaps coming up, including, obviously, no more Star Wars stuff. None of
Please don't do a whole show of it.
that. We're definitely not going.
Because it's never funny and people don't find it funny.
We're
They're not into it. It's so passe.
Well, why are you saying that with your blazer? Wait, blaster, damn it. Oh, my God.
Have a go again.
Why are you saying that while still shooting your blaster in the air?
I think you need some more noises.
Yeah,
You're just
really run
repeating
out.
the same two.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you bring more than one gun?
Oh, look what else she's brought.
Oh, not your lightsaber.
It's gone out.
What's coming up on the show today?
Your chance to win a year's worth of free groceries. Amazing. But up next, we've got to chat some birthday etiquette. That's next.
Carrie and Tommy.
It's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
We need to talk birthday etiquette because producer Sammy, it was your birthday.
Yes, just mine. No one else is in the team on Friday.
And Jessie,
Oh, hey,
Jessie
Jessie.
Watkins.
Um,
And I may or may not have forgotten and not given you presents.
actually, side note, there was another group chat we were in, and everyone wished Jessie happy birthday, and not me. And I thought they were doing it to gaslight me as good friends, but they actually just forgot it was my birthday too.
What other group chats you guys in?
I think some people knew that it was.
But also, if it isn't a significant birthday,
Yeah.
what's the range of people that need to know it's your birthday
This
for you
is-
to be upset at
This is
them?
exactly what I wanted to talk about, Carrie, because I went to Sydney for the weekend.
How old did you turn?
32. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're getting old now.
Yeah, I'm up there.
You got to think about settling down and stuff.
I know. I've got. Give me.
Actually, sorry, looking at him, he's 40 and still not there.
He's
You got
my,
years.
Tommy's my inspo. I'm like, I've
Oh,
got
do
time.
not have him as your inspo.
Why not? Why not? I'm doing great.
Give me that.
But anyway, I went to Sydney for the weekend and I was staying with a couple of friends, and it got to about midday on Friday on my birthday, and they didn't know it was my birthday. It was a couple.
How close are you to them?
Very close.
Okay.
Like I was in their groom's party and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Yep.
But they live in America now, so they're kind of out of the loop and
Yep.
everything like that. And I was like, I don't want to bother them with my birthday. I just won't tell them.
Mm-hmm.
And then as calls started rolling through during the morning, they started like picking up on like, why are you like popping out heaps and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not gonna tell them. And then I spoke to my
You're not
mum.
going to tell them.
No,
But then that became a game to you. Just
Yeah.
test them to see when they remembered.
But I didn't care if they forgot. I was gonna tell them the next day. But then mum,
mean.
my mum at midday, when I spoke to her on the phone, said, you have to tell them. That's actually really mean if you don't tell the people you're hanging out with that it's your birthday.
It's not.
And,
Yeah.
so did you tell him?
I did. I listened to my mum.
And how did they feel about finding out at lunchtime?
They felt really bad, actually, even at lunchtime.
Because I remember the birthdays. It's the same with phone numbers of the people pre-phone calendars. So the people growing up that, like my friends, I have their like address, home address, their phone number, their birthdays implanted in my mind. And we used to have this calendar in the toilet behind the toilet door that we had for like a decade that had everybody's birthdays, and I can see them all. Like my nanas, all my nanas and grandparents. I mean, they're all dead, so there's no point still remembering that Nana's birthday was on Valentine's Day. But I feel like newer friends in the last like 20 years, I find it really hard to remember birthdays. And I'm not on Facebook. And let's be honest, most people only remember it's people's birthdays because they see it pop up on Facebook.
Yes. Or Snapchat. I still use Snapchat at 32.
That's weird.
My manager messages me when it's someone's birthday that I should know.
Yeah, see that.
wow.
And which is wonderful. And I'm very close with her. I've been I speak to her every day and have done for 10 years. And so this year I felt incredibly bad when I spoke to her like
On her birthday.
like 4 times throughout the day.
Oh
It
my
was about
God.
different work things. And then that night someone said, "Did you wish to your happy birthday?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And then I was like, but she didn't remind me that it was her birthday.
So does it mean, I don't think it means you don't care if you've forgotten someone's birthday.
no.
I just think unless it's a significant birthday, what does someone else's birthday really mean? Like I love my birthday. I have parties and celebrate, but I certainly don't get upset if someone doesn't text me on my birthday.
I reckon it makes me feel better because the amount of birthdays that I've
Forget,
forgotten.
yes.
And then when someone says, "Oh, I'm so sorry," you're like, nah, this actually makes me feel really good about the way I've behaved.
Yes, and I think one of our producers has just messaged that Sammy purposefully gatekeeping his birthday from his friends is sociopathic, which I do think is.
God.
I do think it's a little bit weird. Like that's a game then.
It's
That's-
more just the fact that I don't value
what do you-
birthdays over like highly, unless
Correct.
it's
No, I'm going to cut you off because you said you were going to tell them Saturday morning because it would be funny to see their reaction.
Exactly.
after
So you
it.
do think they should have remembered your birthday.
You're an awful person.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. This is how you found out.
Okay, so if I forgot your birthday, Tommy,
Yeah.
would you be upset at that? If I just slipped my mind, the day rolled round, I
Like
didn't see you at
again?
work.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
like we
forget
forget
last night.
Carrie's.
I don't know because some of I look back at some of the gifts from the past, and one year there was just a mud cake that said "F you," and I'm not quite sure why. And there was a fake voucher from my favourite restaurant that had no money on it. So
I don't reckon
I don't
after
know.
what I got for your 40th, I reckon you could be a bit kinder about all this. But anyway, I just think birthdays are out of hand. And I think outside your immediate family, I reckon that's where the obligation stops. Shout out to my niece, Indy. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Indy. Give her
Shout
a
out
blaster.
to anyone else?
Who else's birthday is it today? No, I think we're good.
Shout out to Romani.
Give her a blaster.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to give her a blaster.
Why not?
What calls would you like to do here?
Do you want a blaster?
Should you be expected to remember friends' birthdays?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
can you be upset at
And
someone
how do you
they've
do
forgotten?
it if it's not Facebook?
Yes. Well, you have reminders on your phone is what you do, but I don't, and that's why I
Get on the
forget.
phones and tell us that.
Oh, it's Adele's
13.
birthday today, is
Is
it?
it? Give her a blaster.
Hello, Adele. Hello from the other side.
There we go. Give that a bar.
Okay, let's go. 13, 10,
Birthday
60.
chat. Give us a call.
Carrie and Tommy.
We are talking the politics around birthday, remembering birthdays and etiquette, and do you have to? How do you
And
do it?
can you crack it if someone forgets? And
Yeah.
are you a sociopath like our producer Sammy, who chose to not tell his friends he was staying with it was his birthday just to make them feel bad the next day?
That is
Sammy.
true.
Michelle, how you going?
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, no, Michelle.
Enjoy that blast, Michelle. Good.
It's actually the 5th of May today, so that doesn't really work.
I'm a little out, but sorry.
Michelle, what do you think around the birthday etiquette?
I think besties and family, only because some people's family do suck, and the besties are the ones that make it very special.
Mm-hmm.
And besties just know how to get you. Like they know how to make it just the most important thing in the world. Whereas family, it's like, oh yeah, you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my daughter. We have to do something nice. Besties, just do it because they love you and they care for you.
What's the besties zone? Like, how many are in that? Like one or two, or we're talking like 10?
Oh no, 10 are acquaintances. Like you usually have your maybe 1 to 3 besties.
Mm-hmm.
But 10 is just you're pulling at strings there.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon I've got 10.
Besties.
No.
Yeah. I don't reckon I
No.
could. No,
No,
Michelle.
Michelle. No.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Jesse? Blast me. Thank you. Enjoyed that.
Would you? Yes, it's interesting because you'd rely on different people for different things, but that doesn't mean that one's more important than the other, does it? In your friendship,
No.
If you look at your 10 friends, they're all different friends for different reasons.
Yeah. And some of them we don't live in the same state, but
Well, you'd still call them a bestie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I call my friends interstate besties too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's tricky having
Friends.
mates, isn't it? G'day, Danny.
Hey, g'day guys, how are you?
Yeah, living the
May the
dream.
4th be with you.
Oh, thank you, Danny. May the 4th be with you. I hope you enjoyed that blast.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you, guys.
What do you think
May the
about
5th be a gift, Daddy.
Thank you. Well, it is a gift because it's my wife's birthday today.
Oh, give her a blast.
Have you ever forgotten her birthday, Danny?
Not her birthday, our first anniversary yet.
First.
God. Never forgot another one after that?
No, never again. Never
What
again.
happens when that happens? How did that day unfold when you forgot it?
Look, it falls like in Easter, and we're away for the Easter holidays, and I just missed it.
And did she get
I just
cranky?
had other things away. She wasn't too bad, actually.
Well,
She
you
never
married a
brought
good
it up
one.
again, so she doesn't hold it against me, which is
That's
good.
good.
God,
I mean,
who is
But
she?
her birthday's 5 days after mine, so I can't forget that.
yes. It's handy if you happen to meet someone on their birthday. That's
Yes.
very handy.
I remember the great Dave Hughes. Makes it sound like he's dead, doesn't it?
Valet, blasting.
Dave Hughes and his wife Holly, they got married on New Year's Eve. And he
Yes.
said it's a way of him never forgetting their anniversary ever.
Yes.
Very
that's true.
smart.
Got
Yod?
Yod.
Oh, Yoda.
With you, may the 4th be, Carrie.
Eli, get back in and do your job. Nicole, let's go to
Hang on,
Nicole.
No, wait.
It's web guy, Eli.
It's not. I just
I'm
want to
talking
hear about your
birthdays. I don't want to
Yes.
speak to Yoda.
Yoda.
Yoda, I am. Yoda master, I am.
Yoda, can I ask you about birthday etiquette and stuff? What you think's important?
Ask me etiquette.
Whose birthdays do you remember from your crew?
I forget memory I have. 900 years old.
You.
Is that lightsaber in pocket or just happy to see me, Carrie?
Your accent's bordering on not appropriate, so we're going to go now.
What about the erection question for you? That was
Nicole.
bordering on inappropriate as well, I thought.
Nicole.
Hi, guys. May the 4th be with you.
Thank you, Nicole. Enjoy that blast.
It's the 5th today, guys.
I know, but still, it's
Nicole
funny.
knows.
Get her, Nicole.
It's funny.
Nicole, what do you think about birthday etiquette?
Well, I'm one that was brought up that whenever it's somebody's birthday in your family, you must call them or text them, text them in the morning and call them when you come home in the afternoon, have a chat to them, wish them happy birthday. And I have a family that I do it too, but I get really upset when my nieces and nephews don't send me or call me on my birthday.
Oh, you're an auntie. No niece and nephew is remembering an auntie's birthday, Nicole.
No, they
You're-
still have to.
No, you remember them because you were around when they were
Yeah.
born and it was a significant. They don't care when
But
your
they
birthday is,
still-
Nicole.
They still should remember mine.
Nah.
Do they get you? Presents, Nicole, like Christmas presents?
No, we don't do presents anymore. Yeah, we're too old. We've got 2 that we still do Christmas presents for, which is my daughter, because she's only 17, and my youngest niece, which is 21. So the cut-off's 25 is what we've done with the other ones.
Yeah, okay,
But
fair enough.
I think with friends, too, I have a best friend that I've had for over 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And because we see each other all the time, or even if we don't see each other, we always contact each other on the birthday.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't see the people, I don't see it being an issue having to contact them.
Yeah, okay, point well made. Would you like another blast on the way out?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
For your Monday Arvo, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
And one of our members, you having a go at it?
I'm having a go at it.
I don't think you can just have a hoon on someone else's Vaseline, Carrie.
Yes, you can. Just a tub. I just stuck my finger in. Not good? It doesn't have cold sores or anything.
Do you want to explain the context around the tub of Vaseline?
A lot of people carry around pawpaw or a chapstick.
I've got a chapstick
I
in
think
my
it's
pocket.
funny that you as a grown man carry a chapstick. It still amuses me a lot.
Yep.
But it's not strawberry or anything, is it? It's just normal.
No, but I'm not against the strawberry.
You like your pink lips.
Sorry, I didn't find out till years that was tinted.
What?
The strawberry one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just thought you had pink lips.
I just thought that was the colour of my lips.
Do you know you lose colour from your lips as you get older?
Not when you have strawberry chapstick.
When I went to get my lips tattooed, I was like, why have they gone so pale? And she said, because you've gotten old and you've lost the colour in your lips.
I didn't know you had your lips tattooed, Carrie.
I had my lips tattooed.
You've got more tats than I thought. You got face tats.
My eyebrows.
Oh, my God.
I've got face tats, my eyebrows and my lips.
You could pretty much be in a bikie game.
So me and Post Malone have in common. Anyway, I'm in slow motion today. Anyway, producer Sammy has the same issue that we all have, which is dry lips. Only he hasn't realised that you can get dry lip soothing ointments in small containers, and he's carrying around the most ginormous tub of Vaseline.
It's a kilo.
Do you put it in your pocket?
Usually in my backpack, but then I'll just carry around in my hand.
Oh my God! And you're wearing a backpack.
If that couldn't get less sexy, it's just in my backpack.
And he's got his 3/4 jeans on too, which is ridiculous.
Oh, I've got a pair of jorts.
Do you?
Yeah, I got a pair of jorts.
You both teased me when I first wore these.
Yeah,
neither
of you should be wearing them.
That's how it usually works.
Yeah.
Tease it first and then get on board
So
later.
have you done this since you were a kid, or is this a new thing that you carry in this giant tub?
See, it came up on the show very briefly last week, but my dad's always carried a tub of Vaseline around with him. And I was inspired by him to then get my own Vaseline.
I didn't
like I
realise
did with
people
handkerchiefs
used
for a
actually Vaseline.
But I think it's because I use this because the companies that you talk of with the fancy lip balm and stuff, they're all bull dust. Vaseline's just a classic.
Didn't
100%
Vaseline used to
petroleum
have
jelly.
petroleum? Yes.
It still does, 100%.
Petroleum jelly.
But how much Vaseline are you going through each day?
How long would a tub last?
This has lasted me 6 months, and I'm
That
only
whole
halfway
tub?
through. Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty good.
Halfway through
You
in
must
6
have pretty
months.
moist lips. That's a good ad for Vaseline.
But that's a lot, though, isn't it?
Is that the only
Big
place you
tub.
put it on your lips?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
No, I'm just checking because I just used it and
no.
I thought, is it good for like eczema and dry spots or?
Oh, I thought you were talking about something that
I don't know what
boys
you were
do.
talking
But
about.
I since using this, a lot of people have made jokes to me about, what are you doing with that later in the toilets and stuff like that. Because I didn't realise it was something that maybe
I don't think it is.
Nah?
I don't think
All right,
so.
we don't
Why do people
recommend
joke
you to-
about
I don't
that?
recommend you to talk about it anyway.
okay.
But
So
I only use it on my lips. So
one of the most important times to, of course, have moist lips is when you're on a date with a potential partner. Do you take your tub of Vaseline on a date?
Yeah, and I've had compliments before from said date.
Post
you've-
kiss
when
to
you've
say,
oh my God, that pop noise.
But have they
Imagine
seen
being
you
on a
apply
date.
it from the tub? Because that's not odd.
No, I think after a couple of dates, they were like,
That makes you look like
"Why-
you're a
your lips are
14-year-old.
really moist." And
Like-
then I told them Vaseline, and now sometimes they might use it too. So
Oh, that's cute. You share. You've got enough to go round.
yep, Carrie's already had some. Do you want some?
That's a
no.
funny thing to take on a date. Maybe
Oh,
we
I
should
don't.
that
I
as
don't put it on
calls.
the table next
What
to
if someone
my
brought on a date
shrimp.
with them?
My friend went on a date and he told me that he was obsessed with his Invisalign. And he said even though they were at a bar and so they were drinking and eating, he would put his Invisalign in and out between sips
But what
On a date.
on a date.
What
And
does he
it
not
got
want the
back
date to go well?
It got back to me that because he goes, she said she was fine with it, and it got back to me through it was a friend of a friend who worked with this person. They went on a date with him and said they just couldn't get over the.
You can't.
The Invisalign.
Seeing the
line of spit.
Yeah.
The cocoon.
Yeah. Even doing that before bed, if you're sharing a bed with someone, is a bit too much.
It's so vulnerable putting in your Invisalign or your.
You want to know it's the right person.
Yeah.
Long term.
What did you say, Zoe?
Guy I used to work with would take his Invisalign out to eat his lunch and leave it on the hot desks that we all shared. while he went out for lunch.
13, 10, 60.
I had Invisalign though, I should just say. When you've got it yourself, you become really lax about the whole thing.
We used to do radio and you used to, when we were just about to go on air, you go kunk and then just put it there.
Yeah. I just think when you've got it yourself, you lose perspective of how gross it is.
You normalise it, don't you?
Of course.
Which is a good thing. We should normalise weird things.
Okay, you can turn your mic off.
13, 10, 60, Vass boy. What did they bring on a date?
Yeah. Or even do on the date.
Yeah, great. Give us a call.
Carrie and Tommy.
On 13, 10, 60, what did they bring on a date?
Yes, because producer Sammy always brings his tub of Vaseline on a date.
Your friend took his Invisalign on the date, which is fine. People would do that, but you'd surely pop them off before the date begins, then pop them back in afterwards.
Yeah, he was doing it. Yeah, I heard, I know it sounds ridiculous, but between
courses,
between
drinks.
6.
That's just so gross.
Yeah, and so it meant it was prolonging, like he'd go like a couple of minutes without a sip and then kunk.
Amanda, what did they bring to the date?
Hi guys, may the 4th be with you.
Oh, mate, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Enjoy the blast.
Now, not on a date, but I just have to agree with producer Sammy about the tub of Vaseline.
Yes.
I use a tub of Vaseline beside my bed every night. Last thing I do before I go to sleep is slap it on the lips.
But that's fine, Amanda. It's by your bed.
Just to be... I just wanted to back up that some people still are using the good old-fashioned tub of Vaseline.
I think by your bed at night is different to carrying it around in your pocket, Amanda. It's
Well,
enormous.
I do agree.
Yes.
How do your lips feel after you've used it?
Wake up feeling fabulous.
Great.
Good on you, Amanda. Thank you for getting involved. G'day, Simone.
May the 4th be with you, especially you, Carrie.
There you go.
It's the 5th today.
We weren't on air yesterday, Carrie. It's all about the vibe. Thank you, Simone. I really appreciate it. What have you got for us?
I just want to let producer Sammy know that I have a hot tip. They've actually updated the discreet Vaseline. So you can now get it from Woolworths in a 0.25 ounce original cocoa butter and my favourite, Rosy Lips for $2.50 in a mini version, no longer the big chunky jar.
Some of those words I didn't think people used anymore. Well, how much is 2.5 ounce in terms of the size?
0.25 ounce is 7 grams.
But still, people talk. We're just talking about the size of a normal lip smacker kind of thing.
Carrie calls it a quarter, usually when she's scoring. Well, that pass will get you back in the mood.
Should we go to Gina?
No, let's go to Mr. D. Vader. G'day.
Gina.
May the Lord be with you, Carrie.
Thank you. Enjoy that. Blast.
Gina.
Mr. D, can I chat to Mr. Vader, please?
You can't chat
Mr. Vader, what did someone bring on a date?
I took my helmet, and the date was not amused.
You took your helmet, and did you say any jokes or anything? Is the heavy breathing often a distraction for?
How are you making that noise? Eli?
I did make a joke, actually. I told her, I am your daddy.
That was good. That was worth it.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Thank
can't
you,
handle
Mr.
that
Vader.
noise anymore. How are you making that noise?
G'day, Gina.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. How are you?
I don't know if I can follow that one, but, may the 4th be with you.
Thank you, and to you, Gina. Enjoy the blast. What happened on the date?
So he used to bring, like, a backpack, and inside it he would bring his own toilet paper.
Yeah. So weird.
So
he'd take out the roll?
Yeah. Yeah, no, there were multiple rolls. Like, he would bring a backpack full of toilet paper. Like
Would he
rolls of
take
toilet
the
paper.
backpack into the toilet and then take a roll out, or would he leave the backpack at the
No,
dinner table,
no,
take a roll out
yeah.
and take it with him?
Yeah, there were even some, like, honestly, cross my heart, there were some times where he'd just, unroll it and just take, like, a scrunch with him.
So he's walking through a restaurant
Yeah,
with a scrunch of toilet paper in his hand.
Maybe
toilet paper.
Maybe he's got irritable bowel or something. That would be horrible.
Well, look, I mean, possibly, but I can tell you right now, I did not further that conversation. I quickly left.
But it sounds like, Gina, you had a few dates with this person.
Maybe.
Because you said sometimes he would do this, and that means
Well, no,
there's
like, because
it means there's more than one time.
Yeah, well, there was, but even like throughout like our night, it would just be like sometimes he'd take the rolls, sometimes he'd just,
Gina, how long did you date Poopy Pants for?
I don't want to say.
How are you still?
Oh God, no.
How
no,
long?
no.
How long was it for?
Oh, it wasn't too long. It was only like.
How many rolls?
Oh, it was probably only like a couple months, maybe like 4 months. 4 months.
Did you ever have to ask for any of the toilet paper?
Gina, is this you?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think there was one time when, like, when you go into the girls' bathrooms, and sometimes you go into the, I probably shouldn't, but you go into the disabled ones. Probably shouldn't admit to that. And I was like, oh, I've actually run out of toilet paper. And he was like, I've got some.
What, you called him to tell him that?
Yeah. I was like, oh, run out. I was like,
Funny
run
little
out.
dynamic thing. You sound like you're actually quite good together.
Probably. I was like, oh, you know what? You're just sitting at the table doing nothing. You actually just bring me some.
I would have thought that Darth Vader wasn't our weirdest caller of the break. Thanks, Gina.
Carrie and Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy.
Because, as you know, one of my favourite topics to talk about is food. I love talking about food. I love watching cooking shows.
You like eating.
I like eating. I like reading. Was that a fat joke?
You're the one that calls yourself fat. We've told you over and over again.
No. Your exact words were fatty, fat, fat, fat.
Yeah.
That's what you called me.
You can only
That
call
was a
someone a
shot
fatty,
across
fat,
the
fat, fat if they're not fat, and you're not fat. You've got body dysmorphia,
so
and you think you're
when
unfit,
she
and you're
stops
not.
calling you fat.
I know. Too close to the bone, which is a
Well,
long
would be
way
quite
beneath
far from
the. But I was at my my friend's house the other day, and she gave her kids seaweed.
Crackers.
No, seaweed actual sheets.
Like
yeah.
Evie loves them.
Yeah, so her kids, same thing. And we were just chatting, and we was like, I said, when was the first time you ate sushi? And we both agreed it was in our 20s.
Yes.
And seaweed, just as a thing, would have been even later.
I
And
don't even think I've ever just eaten seaweed as a thing. Like my daughter eats it, but I don't reckon I've ever eaten it. I just wouldn't.
I've cut it up and put it on a poke bowl.
Have you?
I have. Yes.
Look at you
But I
go.
thought that was that was a new food when we were in our 20s.
absolutely.
Like it was a new, and then we started talking about what new foods are they
Like
inventing?
smoothies?
Smoothies.
I feel like that.
Acai bowls are a new
Acai
bowls are a new food?
Acai bowls
Yeah.
are absolutely.
So
Do you know I've been making them on the weekends?
Oh.
You can buy the acai stuff where you buy your frozen berries, and then you save yourself a fortune. You just make them.
What is it?
I can
Who
work
knows?
out that.
Berry.
It's like
Who knows?
It's not a goji berry though, is it? It's an acai berry.
I think it's an acai
I think they're
berry,
grown
yeah.
in like South America or something.
So I remember I looked up some new foods, and they said there's things like high vitamin D tomatoes, high protein chickpeas.
But that's not a new food.
Mushrooms are gaining popularity, and then it talks about meat substitutes.
Oh yeah, that's
a-
definitely a new food.
That's a new food.
Yes,
But then
it's definitely a new food.
I also went into I got in a real wormhole, and this was foods that have been invented since World War II, but you think are a lot older. Spaghetti carbonara. That was not invented till 1944.
Ah.
I always assumed that was a lot older. Tiramisu, 1960s.
Oh.
Yeah. A chocolate fondant,
Oh yeah.
1981.
Oh.
Pasta primavera, 1975. The Hawaiian pizza was not invented till 1962.
So there's still time for something. I mean, Hawaiian pizza is one of the greatest things you'll ever eat. There's still time for a great thing to come.
Sorry?
Back like that. Yeah, I love a Hawaiian pizza. In
The
fact, it's probably
greatest thing you'll ever eat.
of a pizza form. Yeah,
Better
I really
than
love it.
pepperoni.
I do like a pepperoni, but I just love the addition of pineapple. And we're not going to do calls on do you like pineapple on
Don't
pizza
worry,
because
I
we're
would-
not
I would
going
have
back in
stopped that as
time.
well.
Yeah, but yeah, I do really like a Hawaiian.
Banoffee pie was not invented till 1971.
Is that the banana one? I'm not into that.
Banana and toffee.
No.
Banoffee.
Banoffee.
No, I think that's it. It is.
Yes, no, it's
Oh,
clever.
yeah.
So you're just saying that there hasn't really been, though, in the last couple of decades, a new food.
Well, what I want to focus on more is have you invented a food combination? Because the last time I had something blow my mind was peanut butter and banana
yeah, yum.
on toast. It's
Wait,
like
hold on.
nature's Nutella.
It's so
when
yum.
did that blow your mind?
Not that long ago.
Yeah, see, but Dad was doing that when I was like little, so that's been around for ages.
I'm not saying my dad wasn't useless and didn't show me things that had been around.
Gherkin and cheese on a Jats is life-changing.
That sounds rude. Gherkin and cheese on a Jats. What
I
did you
love
guys
it.
get up to? Just a bit
Not
of
a
gherkin and
Savoy.
cheese on a Jats. On the Jats, of all places. Make a mess. 131060. I want to know, have you invented a food combination and can you please rock our world? Our producer Zoe's just said Vegemite and apricot jam on toast.
So good.
That's weird.
Oh,
But to be
you're
fair,
the youngest old person ever.
a lot of cafes now doing Vegemite as their base of their avocado on toast, and that's actually
yes.
really yummy.
That is
'Cause
really
it's
yummy.
salty.
Yes.
Yes.
This is exactly what we're talking
So
about.
I got one for
Yeah.
you. When we were kids, I reckon I was probably 8. We did cheesels on top of a white bread bun.
Yeah.
Right? You put down the white bread bun, sour cream, cheesels, and then grilled cheese on the top.
Oh.
I don't know how we came up with it, but it was excellent.
What happens when it just? Oh yeah, because you're not putting the cheesels in the oven or anything.
Yeah.
You're just putting. Oh, and
Yeah,
what
you-
happens to them? Do they dissolve or anything?
Well, the cheese just melts over the top of
but the
them.
cheese will stay in their form.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, you're
Okay.
a real stoner kid, weren't you? 131060. What food combination have you invented? Give us a call.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
It's Carrie and Tommy, and on 131060, we're looking for new food combos.
Yes, what are you smashing together that tastes delicious, even when it sounds like it shouldn't?
You know, you were saying that sushi was only a thing you had in your 20s. What about rice paper rolls?
Oh,
Hey, we
true.
only had them in our 20s. No one had ever had them as a kid.
I don't reckon I...
What about bar meat?
I don't reckon I had a rice paper roll until I met you.
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I do love a rice paper roll.
Yeah. G'day, Emily.
Hey, it's not mine, it's my partner's,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure he stole it from TikTok.
Okay.
But cheese and bacon roll, like you get them at Coles or the bakery,
Yes.
cut it in half, butter, cheese, and then put a meat pie inside it.
Oh, my gosh.
Does
That's-
a meat pie need anything else?
And the other one is cheese and peanut butter, not Vegemite peanut butter. They're weird, but
Yeah,
apparently
when
that's
I grew up, Emily, we had at our canteen, you could get this half a bread roll with melted cheese on it, and you can choose to put Vegemite or peanut butter on it. And
Oh,
peanut butter on the melted
yeah.
cheese was phenomenal. Oh, so yum.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels like it'd make you sick.
Nah, you did go back to class a little bit foggy, a bit
Yeah.
like, whoa.
My lunch every day was a potato cake in a roll with cheese and sauce. It was just
I
really...
thought you got sausages in your. It was handmade.
This
homemade.
was when I got to
yes.
the stage where I could buy my
Lunch order.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, Emily. That's great stuff. G'day, Daniel.
Hey guys, hey Carrie, may the 4th be with you.
There you go.
I was about to say, hey, Daniel, and now I just did. Now I feel nothing towards you.
Daniel, what's your food combo?
Apple slices and mayonnaise.
Oh. Is it,
Oh, not cheese. I like it with cheese. Mayonnaise.
how did you stumble across this?
I remember once in primary school, my mum made me a salad, and we didn't have any salad dressing left, so she just chucked mayonnaise in there, and it was actually really good.
And so then you just graduated to apple.
Yeah, yep. And now I have it every morning for breakfast.
And are you just
Whoa.
getting the apple slices and dunking him in the jar?
Yeah, just or maybe on a plate, just pour out some mayonnaise and cut the apple slices up and just go for it.
I reckon if Addie, my daughter, my 6-year-old, had her way, she would insert squeeze the Kewpie mayo straight into her mouth.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She
It's pretty good.
loves Kewpie mayo.
Daniel, do you ever go the Kewpie mayo with the apple?
Oh, I haven't been that brave. I might have to give it a go, though.
Have a crack. Isn't because mayo is eggs, isn't it?
Egg and olive oil,
I don't think it's very good for you, though, is it?
Oh,
Mayo, is
because
it?
I was thinking that Daniel's just having eggs for breakfast.
Nah,
eggs and
I think
apple.
there's a lot more going on in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Daniel. G'day.
Paul. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Carrie, may the force be with you.
Oh, man, of course with you too, Paul. What's your?
Sorry.
Don't apologise. What's your food combo?
So the humble choco.
What's choco, Paul?
You're the bloody third one to ask me that today. Choco, they call it choco because it chokes everything. It's quite a vigorous vine.
Yes.
And it's got a pear-shaped type of vegetable on it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, do they have it a lot in overseas in other countries?
We have it a lot here in Australia. I'm surprised a lot of people don't know it. It's pretty bland. Okay, it's pretty bland type of thing, but fried in honey.
Oh, choco, fried in honey.
Oh, yeah,
And Paul,
it's native of Central America.
is this your invention, Paul, or have you stumbled across it through someone else?
I honestly think it's my invention. I like chocos, but they're, like I said, they're bland, but they go in well with a whole heap of other vegetables because they seem to take on, what they're put with a little bit.
Yes, they're like
So,
sponges.
well, in a way, but one night I thought, so I steam them till they're almost not soft, so they're hard.
Yeah.
And then I just fry them in honey, and they just take the honey on really, really nice. It's quite nice. You'd be surprised. The humble choco just changes.
It sounds
It's a
good.
funny
Paul.
word, the choco, isn't
the
it?
choco.
Whoever invented, what are the things they have
Thank
in
you,
America
Paul.
where it's marshmallow and chocolate on a biscuit?
S'mores.
Oh, whoever thought that was a good combo really nailed life, didn't
Yes, absolutely.
they? Died young, I reckon.
G'day, Louise.
Hey guys, happy May the 4th, Carrie.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
I
Look-
can't take credit for this one. It's
Okay.
my husband's
What's he done?
weird family.
Yeah.
Plain chips with Worcestershire sauce.
Plain chips, as in crisps.
Yes, crisps.
Wow.
So you
Smith
dip
chips
do you
have to be
dip it
crinkle
in?
cut.
Yeah.
No, tip it in the bag or a bowl. Tip
Oh.
the sauce on it.
Oh.
Does that get messy down the end of the bag, Louise?
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. You
Just drink it at the end.
Yeah, you hear.
Yeah.
You hear
Oh,
that good time.
okay.
Yeah. We
I
try
thought
that.
they were weird, but no, it's good.
It's good. Okay. very
And
good.
let's end with Chewy, shall we? Hey, Chewy. Oh, this is Chewbacca, isn't it? Oh, my God.
Chewy, that's interesting. So, what's your food combo? That's
Sounds
weird because I wouldn't have thought that would have worked.
Yeah,
So,
it sounds.
oh yeah. So the sweet does really overpower. So, how often are you having that? Any questions?
Sounds like a walrus dying.
Any questions, Carrie? Because he just mentioned you, and now you're not saying anything.
Will you try the food that he's talking about, or?
Yeah. Carrie.
Eli, get back in and do your job.
Give me. Oh, don't say that about her.
Oh, my God.
He's asking why you're in it. Well, you heard him. You answer.
Because of you, Chewy.
What do you think the question was?
Why are you in a mood?
No, it wasn't. He was just asking if you wanted to try a peanut butter and Vegemite sandwich that he's invented.
Bye, Chewy.
Oh.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your Monday afternoon, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
With CommBank Yellow, you score even more. More recognition for you and benefits for your business too. It's their way of thanking you for banking with CommBank. Ongoing eligibility and T's and C's apply.
Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
Now that we've got Carrie and Tommy's live for free.
We've already given away a year's worth of free fuel because
This week's one, oh my God, what a life-changing prize to win. Every week?
Sorry? Can I go?
Every week, we will pay your groceries for a whole year. Is that
A
right?
year's worth of groceries is what we're giving away.
Whether you have your groceries daily, weekly, monthly,
Doesn't really matter.
or annually.
Doesn't really matter how often.
Isn't it good when you do a run-up like this is life-changing?
Yeah.
What is it? It's a days, nights, years.
It's a year's worth
Yeah.
of groceries paid for on us to lighten the load and make your life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
All you have to do, do you want to have a go at attempting this bit?
No, I reckon you're struggling yourself.
All you have to do is when we dial your number, if you've entered, stand by your phone, and if you answer with yellow, you go into the draw to win. There will only be 4 people in the draw this week at most. Let's see how we go. Punch in the number, Jesse boy.
Hello, Damien speaking.
Oh, Damien.
Oh, so close.
I said yellow.
Oh.
It was yellow.
Oh, I don't know, Damien. You can't even convince yourself.
I was driving.
Oh, Damien. Oh, I like you. You sound fun.
as well.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologise to us.
On the radio.
Just have a good hard
Damn
chat
it.
to yourself.
I was going to be so nice to Commonwealth Bank.
Oh, Damien, hopefully we'll call you back at another time.
I hope you do.
If there wasn't
You
T's
know
and
what?
C's,
I
we just
still can't get... Sorry, go on.
Well, we just let you through if it was up to us, but unfortunately the rules mean we can't.
Oh, mate, I'm still thinking of the other week when you were calling Carrie Bickmore, Carrie Scratchmore. Is that just stuck? Is that stuck or what?
Do you want to know something very, very vulnerable, Damien?
I'm sorry, but that was my best day at work, honestly, listening to you guys on the radio.
I caught myself doing it again in a Woolworths at the weekend, and I was like,
oh, no,
my God.
you just do it subconsciously now, don't you?
Just having a rummage in public again, Vickers.
It's one of your ticks now, isn't it?
Well, Damo, it's been good to chat. Hopefully we'll speak again soon.
Enter again, okay?
Me too.
We'd love
Thank
to
you
have
very
you
much
back.
anyway.
Thank you,
See you
brother.
guys.
Bye. Oh, what an absolute sweetheart. All right, should we punch in the next number?
Yeah, it was in Woolies, and I was like, Carrie, you're out. You can't do that. It was only a little tiny one. It wasn't a big one.
It was a tiny scratch.
Just a little.
Just a graze.
Yellow.
Oh!
Oshan, you are in. Yes, you are in with a chance to win a year's worth of free groceries.
Oh, yay! That is amazing.
Do I say your name Oshan?
Ocean, so it's
Ocean.
pretty much like the sea.
Yeah, great. Well, Ocean, you could be onto a good omen because last week when we gave away the free fuel for a year, it went to the person who was second up. Like, we've tried to call Damien now and he got the answer wrong. He didn't say yellow at the start of the phone call. And so that's why we ended up with your number. Anyway, you've got a good chance of winning this.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad.
Ocean.
And I also don't have to keep answering the phone with yellow now.
What would it mean to you? Obviously, the cost of living is so high at the moment. What would it mean having your groceries paid for a year?
It would mean so much. Like, oh my God, being able to eat good for a whole year? That's insane. It's going to be like big back all year.
It's like what?
Big back.
What's big back?
Have you not heard of big... Oh my gosh. Guys.
What's big back?
Have you not know any of the new Gen slang?
Jen.
Slang.
Jen, you don't even know how to say that bit.
Ocean, inform us. Tell us.
Okay, so big back is just a way to say if someone's eating good or they're on the bigger side of eating.
Oh, like baby got back, but big back.
Yeah,
got a big
you
butt.
can use it as an insult for people, but most people use it just to refer to themselves, especially when they're eating good. So just like, yes, this is going to be big back time.
I love it. Well, Ocean, let's hope we get you big backed.
Have a great year being big backed, yes. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we are going to call more people tomorrow. So download the Listener app and search Carrie and Tommy to register. With CommBank Yellow, you score even more recognition for you and benefits for your business too. It's their way of thanking you for banking with CommBank. Ongoing eligibility and T's and C's apply.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia for your drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
So I was never up with the latest words that Gen Alpha was saying. There was a whole lot that came schnizzle and
Nizzle.
It was a
Schnizzle.
For
Are
shizzle,
you
my
getting,
nizzle?
are you getting Gen Alpha and Gen Snoop Dogg confused?
Yeah.
What was the one that was schnizzle?
Do you want a cute Snoop Dogg joke?
Yeah.
Why does Snoop Dogg need an umbrella? For drizzle.
But we learnt a new one just a minute ago when we were giving our lucky listener the chance to go in the draw to win a year's worth of free groceries. And she talked about she'd now be able to be big backed for a year.
What was her name, Carrie?
And her name is Ocean, not spelt like that, so it's confusing. Yes. And we didn't know what big back meant. And we found out it meant like kind of on the bigger side.
Fat. Wasn't it fat?
Yeah,
she wanted to get fat because she wanted to eat good. Yeah. Because she's getting a year's worth of free groceries.
So we thought maybe we should get up to...
Are we not allowed to say fat? Why is everyone looking at me weird?
Because I don't know if it necessarily is.
Oh, is it not fat?
No,
it's just more like...
a food lover, someone who eats heaps and, you know...
Are they fat?
Baby got back means you're big. Yeah.
Baby got back means you got a sexy booty, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the point is eating to get a bigger bum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Imagine if you could just eat to only get a certain bigger part of your body. God, it would be good.
Yeah. I mean, men would
imagine.
Men would be eating
hot dogs by the dozen.
Does it have to look like
I was
the
going to
part?
say, imagine if it had to look like the bit. Yeah.
God, Gavin's had 42 carrots today, and he hates vegetables.
I'd be having melons like that, fully in season.
How big do you want them?
Big.
Just huge.
Yeah.
What about, wouldn't it give you back grief, Carrie?
It would. And I wouldn't be able to run and stuff, but you always want what you don't have, you know? Anyway. Zoe, give us some words.
All right, I'm Gen Z, by the way, not Gen Alpha. I don't claim that energy. But
what's Gen Alpha?
The really little ones.
Like what?
They're born in like after 2000.
But what's that age?
20.
So right now they're 25.
How old are you?
Damn it.
Oh, no, that 2010 to
Yeah,
2024.
babies, like my sister's age. Ugh.
So how old are you?
I'm 26.
So you're on the cusp?
I'm actually on the cusp of millennial
Oh.
and Gen Z.
So it goes millennial, Gen Z, and then
Gen
Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they are the worst. But here are some of the common Gen Alpha and Z sayings. Here are some easy ones that you guys really should know. First one, no cap.
No idea. No problem.
No, it means like you're not lying. It's a sport. They use it in sports all the time.
Means you're not lying.
Like they say the Houston Rockets are good, like no cap.
Yeah, no cap means you're telling the truth.
Okay.
That movie was
well done.
amazing. No cap. Well done. Good
Is
one.
that a movie?
No, just an example in a sentence.
And example means when you tell someone.
This one I see all the time.
Also a DJ.
Oh, yeah,
there you go. No cap.
Touch grass.
Touch grass.
Get outside?
That's not what I do off the weekend.
No.
It's during the week.
Touch grass. Oh, yeah. Get outside.
Yeah. It's a way of telling someone to get off the internet. Go outside.
Touch grass.
Grass.
I like that. I want to use that with my kids a bit more.
What about if something's...
Brah, go out and touch grass.
Which one
no,
of
they
your
call
kids
me
send that
brah.
to? Which one of your kids is bra?
No, they call me brah.
Did they?
Yeah, Evie does sometimes.
I've never heard your kids call you bra.
Evie does.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they touching the tennis court grass or the...
That's the equestrian
It's a lot of
ring.
grass.
What about if something is mid?
Mid.
I actually think it's not what I think it was, which was it's kind of okay. I actually think it means it's pretty good.
Oh, I thought that's exactly what it was. It was
Yeah, you nailed it the first time.
Oh,
if
is it?
something's mid, it's mediocre, a bit overrated. That movie was mid.
Yeah.
To bring
Hang
us
on,
back
that's
to
a
the
movie as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, I'm going to hit you with a couple of more difficult ones, which are ridiculous. Skibbity.
Yeah, see, that's the one, the drizzle one I was trying to skip it.
Wasn't it from a YouTube video? I got no idea. I just heard it. It's always the only people I've ever heard say it are old people going, "What's skibbity toilet?"
Yeah, it is skibbity toilet meme. It was a viral video. Gen Alpha especially used this. They suck.
Okay. Why do they suck so much?
I don't know. They're young and annoying. What about gat?
What?
Gat.
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 Whoa.
Dat. Is that a big booty?
Is it?
No.
Any
I just
guesses?
thought it was a gun.
A
You saying gat?
Gat. G-Y-A-T-T.
Oh, how do you
Gat.
You know
It's a
what?
fun word to say.
Carrie's nailed it. It means you've got a big bum.
Oh.
Is the last two girl? Is it an acronym?
G-Y-A-T-T.
Because I was going to say ass thang for the last two letters.
Ask that thick.
Girls.
Girl, your
yeah.
ass
Girls.
that thick.
Ass that thick. That's good.
You've nailed it.
I know.
Well done.
It's a stylized abbreviation of goddamn. Yam.
Oh, like, goddamn, not.
God damn.
Yeah. Okay.
Give us one more.
All right, one more.
I've never seen Eli be so vulnerable. He slank away and rolled his own chair away from me. And now he's got red in the face because he went, goddamn, and then just rolled his chair away.
Last one. Eli, maybe you know this one. Ligma.
Ligma.
Yeah, ligma.
Ligma.
What about Eli? Any thoughts? I don't know.
Ligma ball.
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
Carrie and Tommy.
Now, our web guy Eli has told me that he thinks I'll be really into this story. It's a story about Nicole Scherzinger defending her age, famously accused of fudging the numbers of her age over the years. I have not done that, Eli, so I would like not to be put in the same camp.
Do we want to give Nicole a quick blast before we go?
So Nicole has admitted in the past to being a bit, is it economical, you've said here, with the truth regarding her age. So back in 2008, she admitted to lying about her actual age, revealing she was turning 30 when the website listed her age as 28. She said, I should have said I was 27 at the time, but she said I was 28. She said, I've come clean. I was born in June 1978, which was making her 39 now, turning 40. 2017, she did the same thing. An X Factor co-judge gave her a backhanded compliment, saying in an interview, it's great that she can still do all of that at her age. Nobody knows what age that is, but she's older than she says she is.
Wow.
Right? Ouch.
Who was that?
Which
Snitchy.
judge? Louis.
X Factor UK.
Yeah.
No, we don't know him. But anyway, recently she's been playing the role of Norma Desmond in the West End revival of Sunset Boulevard in London. And she says it's given her a deeper insight into women's ageing struggles. And she said once she got into the role and learned all about it, she empathised with Norma's yearning for her lost youth. Don't we all have a yearning for our lost youth?
Oh, yeah.
She says it's relevant to parallels in my life. She said she also understands her character's fears of no longer measuring up to Hollywood's impossible beauty standards that are associated with being young. And then when asked about ageism, she's coined a new term for ageism.
This whole thing about ageism, I like to flip it on its head and call it agealicious. Like, this is our prime. It doesn't get any better than this, honey. Like, there's no better time to make art or have something you really want to say that has meaning when you've actually lived a life. You know, when you've had your heart broken and when you've had all these experiences in life, I mean, I think we need to celebrate women, whatever age you are, because that's part of the journey and part of the evolution. And I just think it just gets better.
I believe at the ripe old age of 38, it just keeps on getting better. She's 46. No, I'm talking about me.
Yeah, point stands.
Carrie and Tommy.
I mean, I am not the expert at technology. Or
Are you seriously breaking this to us right now? We've been going to you for IT support this whole time, and now you're telling us you're not qualified.
Did that video ever get finished? Oh, yeah, you got web guy Eli to come video up, didn't you?
No, I lost that. That's different.
One of Carrie's favourite things that you do involving technology that just doesn't infuriate me at all, instead of sending the story on Instagram, you'll take a screenshot and then send that as a text to me and say, have a look at this. And I'm like, now I have to go and search that account and then dig down through their thing. They posted it like 4 months ago.
So I don't think my mum understands how to use emojis, specifically one.
Mm-hmm.
But because I don't know technology super well, I wanted to talk to you about what emoji she's using, and you could tell me if she's lost her mind or if, in fact, she's using it in the right way. Okay.
Thank you, Jenny.
That is my
Big
mum's voice. So the emoji in question is the melting emoji. It's the smiley face melting into the ground.
Yes.
What occurrence would you use that emoji for?
I went out till 5 a.m., had to be at work at 9, doing life really well.
Great.
And then face melting emoji.
Great. So one of the ones I sent her was, can you please pick me up at She said, what time do you want me to pick you up? And I said, midday. And she wrote back, wonderful, melting emoji. Like it's every single
Maybe
text
she's having
message.
a subtle dig. Is she having a subtle dig?
Then I said, I have to get petrol. I'll be a bit longer. And she goes, we just got petrol too, melting emoji. Then I said...
You know what I think's happening? Sorry, do you want to give me?
Yep. So then she said, what time tomorrow? I said, 5:30 tomorrow. Great. GR8, number 8.
Oh.
GR8, melting emoji. Then I said, a neighbour of ours has died.
Oh.
Did you get alerted to that? And she said, yes. Melting emoji.
Oh, my God.
Then she said,
that
it's
one's
Mother's
kind
Day.
of right. Yeah, Sammy, that one's kind of correct.
I don't think how she's using it. She said, Mother's Day next week. Shall we do a pub lunch? Melting emoji. What is she doing?
So I
sent her a picture of my girls and she wrote back, gorgeous, melting emoji. It's the only emoji she's got to use.
I think I know what might be happening because it took me a while, and you would sometimes be guilty of this, but to be fair, a lot of people are guilty of this, and it took me ages to work out what would happen. You would get a C at the end of your message. So it'd be like, so nice to see you, C.
Which is meant to be a cross, isn't it?
It was meant to be a kiss. And it took me ages to work out that people are mishitting the kiss because the C is next to the X.
It happens to me all the time, but I don't bother to change it because I'm Carrie. So I figure it could just be me signing off C.
You don't refer to yourself as C, though. I don't refer to myself as T. But I think your mum might be going into a recently used emojis.
And just giving the last
and going
one.
for the love heart. And hitting the face melting emoji.
But every single time.
Yeah.
So the other one
Do
she
you know
sends
how many
me all the
times Carrie
time.
signs off with C?
The other one she sends me all the time is the blue hug, which I didn't realise was a hug for so long.
Looks like a robot.
It just is the weirdest emoji ever. And why is it blue? Is it because we're depressed or something and you need to hug someone to sad and make them feel better? Anyway, I'm going for dinner with my mum tonight.
Are you going to ask her?
Is it offensive to say to her or tell her she's using the emoji wrong, or should I ask her what she thinks it is?
I don't reckon you tell her because it's wonderful what she's doing. It's great work for her. But I reckon you should say, hey, Mum, I don't know what that emoji is that you use. Can you explain it to me?
Okay, and I'll report back tomorrow what she thinks But the thing is, it's not even used consistently. So according to her messages, it covers everything from grief to getting petrol.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
That's why
I don't even think she knows what it is.
That's why I'm interested. I'm interested to see what she says. Jenny, are you okay with this investigative report?
Okay. Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye. Carrie and Tommy love a good deal, and CommBank Yellow has plenty. Cashbacks, discounts and exclusive deals. Just for banking with CommBank. Say hello to CommBank Yellow today.